தெரியுமா? வாங்க, உங்க குழந்தை எடுக்கிற ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டெப்பை நீங்க பார்க்குற திறமை. இந்த வீட்டுல பிரியாக்கு ஃபாரின் யூனிவர்சிட்டியில அட்மிஷன் கிடைச்ச சந்தோஷம். இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒர்க் ப்ரமோஷன் அனௌன்ஸ் பண்ற நிமிடம். பக்கத்து வீட்டுல பாட்டி எல்லாரையும் பின்ன உற்சாகம். இப்படி வெவ்வேறு வீடுகள்ல பெருமையோட வெவ்வேறு சாயில நாம பார்க்கலாம். ஏன்னா பெருமை வசிக்கிற இடமே ஒரு வீடுதான். ஹோம் ஆஃப் பிரைஸ்.
So, in Chennai, our market share approximately at the current top line will be around 3% is our market share. Bangalore, we are more into joint ventures with the larger group, as I mentioned. So that would be around, again, same around 2.5 to 3%.
So when you get 1,000 crores,
yeah. So Chennai, we want to take it to 5% in next 2 years, and Pune, an expansion in Bangalore. Pune will be an entry, so it should be a small number to begin with. But Bangalore is a larger market, so 2.5% can move by another half or 1%. Whereas in Chennai, we believe that we can go up to 5% by 2027.
what may be the triggers, like which are the segments you're looking at, premium or mid-scale? How is it, who are your target customers?
So predominantly our target audience is mid-segment to upper mid-segment. 75 lakh budget to 150 lakh is our sweet spot. 75% of India's demand comes from this segment only. We would continue to be in this segment for next 2 years. We are not looking at premium projects at least in the next 2 years. And we are not in the affordable category of below 30 lakhs or 25 lakhs. Also, we are not in that segment. So you can call us purely a mid to upper mid segment developer.
Just want to understand, 1,000 crores in 2 years. By the time, what would be the number units? 10 million is as of now. How much could be the incremental?
We have that data.
So we are talking about, currently we are at 500 crore top line, which we want to make it to 1,000 crore by 2026-27. As of now, we are looking at an inventory addition of about 2,800 crore in 2026-27 and 4,000 crore by 26-27. So this is the number we are talking about.
Can you just repeat the number? Inventory?
Yeah, inventory of 2,800 crore by 25-26 and 4,000 crore by 26-27. So roughly about 25% of the inventory that we take it as our top line. So if we take a project tenure of about 4 years, each year we are selling 25%. That is how we are dividing the inventory. So the inventory additions of each year, like incrementally, we are adding about 1,500 crore in 25-26 and 2,200 crore by 26-27. So this is the inventory addition.
I was referring to the number of units.
So roughly about, as of now, we have done about 1,471 units we have completed and delivered. And ongoing, we have about 8 projects and upcoming in the pipeline inventory of about 6 projects. So 878 units ongoing and 948 units upcoming. And
typically, we have not translated it in square feet, but I think I can give you a broad estimate. You take 1,000 square feet at 75 lakhs is the approximate number which we work in. For 1,000 crore inventory, for a top line of 1,000 crore square feet as such, but I can give you a broad estimate. Every 1,000 square feet is 75 lakhs. So if I divide 1,000 by 75, we are talking about around 12,500 units, or rather 1,250 units. So we are looking at kind of a sale of 1.25 million square feet approximately. We did calculate on square feet as such.
Let me put it this way. So we are talking about 2,800 crore of inventory, which translates to about 3.7 million square feet. And in 26-27, 4,000 crore, which translates to about 5.3 million square feet. So this is the inventory to take care of the next 2 years top line of 700 and 1,000 crore.
What is the split between Chennai, Bangalore and Pune?
Currently, we are 100% we are Chennai focused. Now, as Ranjit pointed out, we are going into Pune and Bangalore in the next 2 years. Next year, 25-26, our top line will be 80% Chennai focused and 20% to other 2 cities, Pune and Bangalore. And moving to 26-27, it will be 70% in Chennai and 30% to other 2 cities.
That's what the latest trend. I know the premium market. What you have not taken on the premium market?
I mean, obviously, all segments are growing right now. The market is in a good shape. We have assessed our strength, our target audience, and where the largest market is. Premium segment in Chennai, approximately 250 units to 300 units are sold every year. We wanted to be in the bigger market share, and majority of Chennai's demand, if Chennai sells around 20,000 units, 75% of that 20,000 units, which is 15,000 units, is in the segment of 75 lakhs to 150 lakhs. So we wanted to cater the bigger segment, and that's why we have restricted for next 2 years to be in the biggest segment. And this is not only a trend in Chennai, across India this is the same trend. There will be a day when we will move to premium segment, but at least in near future, we would like to stick to our core.
There are a lot of activities going on in Tier 2 cities from the government sector. Federal parks are opening Tier 2. Are you confident in Tier 2?
So as of now, we are looking at the major cities only, where the demand is considerably high, but plans do evolve over a period of time. Up to 2027, we have no plans to enter Tier 2 cities. Yeah, so we work on a simple model. Whatever inventory, we expect 25% of that to be our investment. So we have tabulated that. 500 crore is our current investment. Next year it will be 700 crore. 2027, 1,000 crores. So if your inventory base is 4,000 crores, 1,000 crore of your investment needs to be there in the form of equity or structured debt. Which one?
This 500, 700,000 you are talking about.
No, it will be total.
So by 2027 you will be talking about 1,000 crores inventory and 1,000 crores investment.
1,000 crores sales, 4,000 crores inventory, and 1,000 crore of investment.
Turnover will be 1,000 crores.
Yes.
But they are not in the commercial building.
So one more segment we have recently entered. We have taken a very prime space in Chennai in Egmore, where we are doing a commercial building. We have forayed very recently. We believe that the composition of commercial will not be more than 10 to 15% in our portfolio. We are more focused towards residential, and that's why our brand philosophy also we have coined as Home of Pride.
What kind of 1,000 crores going to be raised?
1,000 crores to one, internal accruals, our own equity, and also debt.
What kind of changes you have faced from 1985 to 2024?
Definitely, market has become much larger, and market has become more mature. Market has become more transparent. The scale is at a different level. A lot of technology, digital. The awareness has grown significantly. The knowledge available with customers much higher. And in addition also the government support, authorities like RERA, which are making this sector much more transparent than probably it was in erstwhile era.
3% of the market share is reasonable.
I think currently we believe that it's reasonable. Chennai story is 11 years story now, and we have been one of the fastest company to reach 500 crore, I would say. So we believe it's reasonable. We would be happy to be at 5% in next 2 years.
Are you implementing any Government of India schemes?
Like anything specific?
Like 30 lakhs.
So currently we are not in affordable scheme as such, affordable housing. We are more of a mid-segment and upper mid-segment here. As such, the government schemes are not there except for some income tax deduction which you can get from your home purchase. Am I right, Ravi? Some affordable. But as such, we don't have any specific scheme for our segment.
Are you arranging the banking finance for the customers?
Absolutely.
You are very tied up with the banks?
So every project we tie up with at least 5 to 6 of our banks where we call as an APF process, auto processing facility, where the home loan banks are pre-approved by us. They include predominantly the large players like SBI, ICICI, HDFC, Axis Bank, and this option is already available to the customer the moment he books. If he has any preferred bank other than these 5, 6, we assist in getting the loans approved in that bank also.
So what is your specialty of DRA? What is the specialty of DRA?
DRA, I think, is very customer-centric. That's what I believe so as managing director. Honestly, we don't have any, I think, barring so many years, maybe we would have had one RERA case. That's it. I mean, absolutely zero. We believe we solve customers' pain points, and that's what I would take as DRA distinctiveness. Buildings are pretty much made of wall, bricks. They are same, except for some design innovation or some aesthetic innovation. Otherwise, we follow functionality, lighting, air, vastu. All these are standards which are followed in any kind of residential project. It's the services where you can make a difference. I personally believe we have made a difference.
Ranjit sir, just now I said you are focusing on NRIs. So why don't you focus on Kerala? Because Kerala, many people are in foreign countries. So many NRIs.
So basically what we have seen as a buying pattern, and Manoj can elaborate more, is that most of our customers have some roots in Tamil Nadu. So they could be a first gen who has moved out of India, or could be even a second gen who has been staying abroad for a long time. If there is somebody who has moved out of Tamil Nadu and settled in some other place in our own country, yes, they could be a potential buyer. So if such people are there in Kerala, yes, it is definitely an audience for us. But we see this population more skewed towards US and Middle East. Maybe.
Yes, I would like to add a few points also. I can also claim that I am from Kerala. So I have seen what is happening. I have been there quite a few times. Very valid question. A good percentage of Keralites are NRIs. But the trend of apartment culture is very limited. And people who are abroad, even irrespective of their income category, they will like to have a palatial independent house rather than move into apartments. And the culture of having a large land around the house, these are things that are very strongly present in Kerala, and apartment culture is slowly getting in. You will find apartments only in maybe Ernakulam, Trivandrum, and some extent in Thrissur and Calicut. So it's a long way to go in terms of a market for a pure residential apartment player like this.
Which government is friendly for you, whereas Karnataka or Tamil Nadu government for your terms and conditions?
I think Tamil Nadu is a very progressive government, honestly. There is a lot of industries which are coming, there's a lot of transparency, online approval system. We believe that the present government is doing their best in boosting the demand. yes, as a society, as a builders, as media, as Gradai Association, we can boost Chennai's image more to promote housing in Tamil Nadu. It's the second largest employer in our country after agriculture. So I think government is doing it best. We as society also can enable and help the government. Thank you.
During the property rates, how do you prevailing rate next? How do you view rate? It is going to go up or?
So real estate is a cyclical business. But what I mean by cyclical business is when it picks up a cycle, the cycle goes for a long time. It goes for minimum 8 years, 9 years. We saw the trend in 2003 to 2012, and then there was a lull period for some time. Post-COVID, because of various reasons, the trend has picked up. Today we are only in 2024, which is only 4 years post-COVID. We believe we have another 4 years of good appreciation. When I say good appreciation, I think we have to be very reasonable in our expectation. A good 6 to 7% year-on-year appreciation or little more should be a good appreciation which we will see in the next 4 years across various properties.
Sir, this ongoing projects and upcoming projects, is it relating to Chennai or even Bangalore?
The data what we have shown are all pertaining to Chennai.
And the opening of marketing office in Dubai, how it is going to contribute to you? Is it aimed at Chennai, Bangalore and Pune or any other markets?
So definitely Dubai being the fulcrum of the entire GCC, we believe that it's a strategic decision to be available there for our customers. And more so, now we have a brand ambassador who has a universal appeal. The brand visibility and the brand recognition will be even more stronger. As per our data itself, considerable amount of buying happens from two regions, US and GCC. The entire GCC can be served from the Dubai office, primarily today for Chennai projects, but not only Chennai, as we move to the other cities, the same office can cater to other cities as well. And as such in GCC, if you see, the segment of population has become very broad. Earlier it used to be more from Kerala, but now if you see, it is a broad segment from entire country. So we believe all these factors have led to a strategic decision of opening an office in Dubai.
And sir, your market share is 3%. What is the total size of the market?
Chennai is around 18,000 to 20,000 crores.
That is for the mid-segment and
All put together.
What about the registration and
GST, I think it's already defined well. Below 45 lakh apartment, 1%. Above 45 lakh apartment, 5%. It is clearly defined. And now, registration also has been defined very clearly. We can do only a single composite sale deed, where based on the price of the apartment, they have put three categories. 50 lakh being the lowest, where it is only 6%. It moves on to 7%, and anything above 3 crores is 9%. So I think it has been very clearly qualified. You cannot do dual system anymore. You have to do a single composite sale deed.
5% market share, what time?
2027.
Planning for public issue. Planning for public issue.
Sir, first aim வந்து 1000 crore achieve பண்றதா aim. But definitely once we achieve 1000 crores, நாங்க internal எல்லா stakeholders ஓட ஒரு discussion வச்சு shareholders, employees ஓட welfare பார்க்கணும், எல்லாமே பார்க்கணும். As of now, we have not made any plans, but definitely ஒரு 1000 crores achieve பண்ண உடனே we will sit down again with all stakeholders and take a judicious decision.
Thank you. You are planning for IPO in another 2 years. Is there some equity
Currently, we are not divesting anything. As I said, the IPO we are not planning at the moment. It is only after we hit certain threshold we will have an internal discussion. We don't have a closed mind as such. At the moment, we are not diluting any equity except for coming with an ESOP policy for our employees.
We are from DRA Homes, a real estate developer based in Chennai. We are proud today as we are announcing a new brand philosophy for DRA, which is Home of Pride. For instilling pride in every home buyer, we are also supported by a brand personality who is a pan-India celebrity. She is Rashmika Mandanna, a celebrated artist who has a universal appeal not only in Chennai but rest of the country. Why Home of Pride? Because we believe that when you buy a home, that's the most, I would say, the proudest moment in your life. You're fulfilling your dream, you're elevating in society, you're seeing hope in every family member. That's our job as builder. We would like to be architects of pride in your life. We would like to instill that pride and not just sell homes. I think with our association with Rashmika Mandanna, this home of pride message will become even more stronger as she comes from a humble beginning and made a mark for herself and made herself and her family very proud, and also our nation. We believe that as DRA, we will be able to fulfill all your dreams and make you proud to own a home. We are currently in Chennai. We intend to expand to two more cities, which is Pune and Bangalore, in the forthcoming financial year. We are currently doing a top line of 500 crores. We would like to reach a top line of 1000 crores by 2027, and we would like to have a 5% market share in Chennai. We are more into mid segment to upper mid segment, which is 75 lakhs to 150 lakhs. That is the sweet spot of home buyers which we have. And one more point I would like to make is that most of our home buyers, I would say 95% plus, are first time home buyers. And that's why we have coined this brand philosophy, Home of Pride. The first time home buyers feel very proud when they buy a home. That's the philosophy which we want to live with. We have started many initiatives which are customer centric, like construction timeline meter, where you have a countdown meter visible at our site as well as on our website to show you exact delivery date in a countdown form. Not only that, we have a customer app which has transparency and seamless integration of any data which you might need. We also have a feedback mechanism which is independent, and we are happy to say that our CSAT score, that is our customer satisfaction score, is over 95%. We believe that DRA has created a place for itself in the hearts of home buyer in Chennai, and now we want to fill their heart with pride. Thank you.
சார் சென்னையில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஃப்ளட் டைமில் வந்து கார் பார்க்கிங் வந்து நிறைய இஷ்யூஸ் இருக்கு. ஸோ உங்கள் இதில் வந்து அந்த அதாவது சொல்யூஷன்.
ஸோ ஃப்ளட்டிங்க்கு வந்து பெர்மனன்ட் சொல்யூஷன் நீங்கள் ஏதாவது கேட்டிங்கன்னா அது வந்து கண்டிப்பாக இல்லை, வேர்ல்டு வைட் இல்லை சார். லண்டன்லேயே ஆயிருக்கு, டோக்கியோலேயே ஆயிருக்கு, ஹியூஸ்டன்லேயே ஆயிருக்கு. பட் நம்ம சார்பாக என்ன பண்ண முடியும்னா, கவர்மெண்ட்டே சில பாலிசிஸ் எடுத்து வந்திருக்காங்க. சில பாலிசிஸ் எப்படின்னா, எந்தெந்த ஏரியா விச் ஆர் ப்ரோன் டு ஃப்ளட்டிங் அவங்க வந்து பிடபிள்யூடி ஃபுல்லாக மார்க் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. அந்த ஏரியாவில் வந்து பஃபர் ஜோன் விட சொல்கிறாங்க ரிவர்லேருந்து. செகண்ட், சைட்டை வந்து தூக்க சொல்கிறாங்க டிபெண்டிங் ஆன் தி லெவல். சில சைட்டு வந்து 1 மீட்டர் தூக்க சொல்கிறாங்க, சில சைட்டை 3 மீட்டர் தூக்க சொல்கிறாங்க, டிபெண்டிங் ஆன் த லோ லெவலில் இருக்கா ஹை லெவலில் இருக்கா. தேர்ட், சில ஏரியாஸில் வந்து பேஸ்மெண்ட் அலோவ் பண்ணுறதில்ல. எங்கே ஃப்ளட்டிங் அதிகமாக இருக்கும் அந்த ஏரியாவில் வந்து பேஸ்மெண்ட் அலோவ் பண்ணுறதில்ல. நாலாவது, அவங்க என்ன சொல்கிறாங்க, உங்கள் எல்லா எலக்ட்ரிக்கல் இன்ஸ்டலேஷன் வந்து நீங்கள் கிரவுண்ட் லெவலில் பண்ண முடியாது, கிரவுண்டை தூக்கி தான் நீங்கள் பண்ணணும், 2 மீட்டர் தூக்கி தான் பண்ணணும். ஸோ ஃபஸ்ட்டு உங்கள் சைட்டை தூக்கியிருக்காங்க, ப்ளஸ் உங்கள் எலக்ட்ரிக்கல் இன்ஸ்டலேஷனை ஒன்றும் தூக்கியிருக்காங்க. இது நீங்கள் ரெண்டும் ஆட் பண்ணிங்கன்னா கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 5 மீட்டர் 6 மீட்டர் வந்து தூக்கி தான் உங்கள் எல்லா எலக்ட்ரிக்கல் இன்ஸ்டலேஷன் இருக்கும்.
சென்னையில் உங்களோட ப்ராஜெக்ட் எங்கே லொக்கேட்?
நார்த் சென்னையில் இருக்குது, மூலக்கடை, மாதாவரம், ஆவடி, வெஸ்டர்ன் சென்னை, வல்சர்வாக்கம்ல இருக்குது, பரந்தூரில் ஒரு பிளாட்டிங் ப்ராஜெக்ட் இருக்குது. சவுத்தில் எடுத்திங்கன்னா மாதம்பாக்கம், துறைப்பாக்கம், சோழிங்கநல்லூர், செம்மஞ்சேரி, நாவலூர், தாளம்பூர் எல்லா இடத்துல நாங்கள் கவர் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஆல் அப்போ அப்கமிங் மோரலஸ் இந்த லொக்கேஷனில் தான் நாங்கள் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கோம். சவுத் சென்னையோட டிமாண்ட் சென்னை வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 70%, நார்த் அண்ட் வெஸ்ட் வந்து 30%. ஸோ நாங்கள் ஒரு 10 ப்ராஜெக்ட் பண்ணுறோம்னா 7 ப்ராஜெக்ட் சவுத் சென்னையில் இருக்கும், 3 ப்ராஜெக்ட் நார்த் அண்ட் வெஸ்ட்டில் இருக்கும்.
apart from Chennai, other locations.
Bangalore and Pune next year.
Sir, pricing details for the loans.
ஹோம் லோன்ஸ்க்காக வந்து நாங்கள் முன்னாடியே ஏபிஎஃப் பேங்க்ஸ்ன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. நாங்கள் ஹோம் லோன் பேங்க்ஸ் இப்போ எஸ்பிஐ எடுத்துக்கிட்டிங்கன்னா ஐசிஐசிஐ, ஆக்சிஸ் பேங்க்ல முன்னாடியே டைப் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்கோம். லீகல்லாம் கிளியர் பண்ணி முன்னாடியே அவங்க வந்து ஒரு அப்ரூவல் கொடுத்துருவாங்க. யார் டிஆர்ஏல இந்த ப்ராஜெக்டில் வாங்குறாங்களோ அவங்களுக்காக அப்ரூவல் இஸ் ஆல்ரெடி இன் பிளேஸ். இப்போ அவங்க வந்து கஸ்டமரோட டாக்குமெண்ட்ஸ் தான் பார்ப்பாங்க. அவர் இன்கம் ப்ரூஃப் எவ்வளோ இருக்குது, இன்கம் எவ்வளோ லோன் கொடுக்கலாம், திருப்பி வந்து எங்கள் டாக்குமெண்ட் பார்க்க தேவையில்லை. ஸோ உங்கள் லோன் வந்து இன்ஸ்டண்ட்டாக அப்ரூவ் ஆகிடும். நீங்கள் சேலரி சர்டிஃபிகேட் போட்டிங்கன்னா சில பேங்க்ஸ் எல்லாம் 1 ஹவரில் அப்ரூவல் கொடுக்குறாங்க. கரெக்டாக ரைட்?
அப்சல்யூட்லி. எல்லாருமே ரொம்ப ப்ரோஆக்டிவாக கஸ்டமரோட ரிக்வெஸ்ட்டை வந்து இமீடியட்டாக சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுன்ற மாதிரி ஈவன் நேஷனலைஸ் பேங்க்ஸாக இருக்கட்டும், ப்ரைவேட் பேங்க்ஸாக இருக்கட்டும், டிஜிட்டலி எல்லாம் ப்ராசஸ் பண்ணி இன்ஸ்டண்ட்டாக லோன் அப்ரூவல் கொடுக்குற ஸ்டேஜ்க்கு வந்துட்டாங்க. ஸோ இட்ஸ் எல்லாமே ரொம்ப டிரான்ஸ்பரண்ட் அண்ட் இன்ஸ்டண்ட்டாக இருந்தது. ஸோ அந்த ஏபிஎஃப் இருக்கிறதுனால அது இன்னும் ஃபாஸ்ட் ஃபார்வர்டாக பில்டர் சைடில் எல்லாமே அவங்ககிட்ட ஏற்கனவே டாக்குமெண்ட்ஸ் டீட்டெயில்ஸ் எல்லாமே இருக்கிறதுனால இன்ஸ்டண்ட்டாக எந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட்டுக்கு அவங்களோட எலிஜிபிலிட்டிக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி எவ்வளோ லோன் வரும்ன்றதை இன்ஸ்டண்ட்டாக அப்ரூவ் பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
அண்ட் ப்ரைஸ் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் நான் சாருக்கு முன்னாடி சொல்லியிருக்கேன். இப்போ வந்து நீங்கள் வந்து ஒரு நல்ல மார்க்கெட்டில் இருக்கீங்க. இந்த மார்க்கெட்டில் வந்து ப்ரைஸ் கொஞ்சம் கூட தான் செய்யும், இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆக தான் செய்யும். பட் எவ்வளோ இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகும் அது வந்து ஒரு கொஸ்டின் மார்க், எனக்கும் தெரியாது. ஒரு 6 to 7% எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு ஒரு ரீசனபிள் இயர் ஆன் இயர் அப்ரிசியேஷன். கஸ்டமரோட சேலரியும் தகுந்த போல் ஒரு 10 to 12% இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகுது. ஹோம் லோன் எலிஜிபிலிட்டியும் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகும். ஸோ விச் இஸ் ஐ திங்க் அ சைன் ஆஃப் அ குட் மார்க்கெட். ரொம்ப அப்நார்மலாக இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகிடுச்சுன்னா நீங்கள் கேட்குற கேள்வி கண்டிப்பாக நியாயம். இட் வில் பி கோ பியாண்ட் அஃபோர்டபிலிட்டி. அந்த சுச்சுவேஷன் எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு வரக்கூடாது. சப்ளை அண்ட் டிமாண்ட் ஷுட் ஆல்வேஸ் மேட்ச். Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.